What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Dan here. Welcome back to The Witcher 3 Wine and Blood expansion. We are moving on here. We had a long chat with our good old buddy. Whoa, goddamn, Billy Jack. All right, we have actually quite a bit of a ride ahead of us. So we're going to have to call on Roach as soon as we get out of here. And we are going to travel. I guess it'd be kind of a southeast from here. We might actually find a couple more spawn points as well, so maybe it works out for the best. But when we last left off, we were drinking with Regis. Just having some fun. Now, come on, just go. Fuck the Panther. It's actually a higher level than me. It's a Panther. I get, actually, you know what? I won't diss that. I won't diss the horse. Because you can't really blame it. It's a Panther. They'll... Oh! I don't need you to tell me what my boots need. My boot will be up your ass in a minute if you don't shut up, officer. Miss Officer. Wow, it really doesn't take that long, does it? I'm shortcutting. There should be a post here. That looks like a mansion. Da 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 da. Nope. Nope. I won't succumb to it. Actually, we might not have a choice. Oh!
Our guests. Never a good omen.
Why not? I'm just gonna keep running. YOLO, right? Wait, don't touch. Don't do it. Ho, don't do it. Oh my god.
Strange. I get a sense that the spoons are beating out some kind of rhythm. A message. Trying to tell me something.
Really? Maybe they just like rusty spoons.
None shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you. Never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror. Sounds like a curse, all right. Somebody's clearly obsessed. Regis mentioned the place might be cursed. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look around.
It's a little scary, man, if I'm honest.
What a pigsty. Need to search it thoroughly. Find a way to collect some white saliva. White's obsessed. A real collector. Thoroughbred.
A lot of spoons.
Spoons incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
What is this? We need that. I think. He just seems very obsessed.
Realized she was changing into a monster. Recorded it in her diary.
That sucks.
And spoons incredible. The craftsmanship. Must have graced a rich man's table.
Look at all the spoon, man. There's no point in taking this kind of crap. It's just junk at this point. What was that? Oh, what's this?
Smashed mirror. As if someone couldn't stand to look at themselves. The monster. Journal's author, maybe?
So the white might be a female. Sounds like it anyway.
No spoon you have shall say to you. Whatever lives here treated that literally. Still searching for the right spoon. Spoon. Pretty ordinary. Maybe a little old. A spoon key.
Nice!
Sophisticated crafting. Tag bears a description. White's a true collector.
This certifies the item up for auction. The antique spoon key forged at the Okay. Belongs to Smagoli Circus, owner of the pheasantry. We'll hold the phone. Oh, I didn't realize that was just a side mission. Let me see. Where does it want me to go? Oh, way over here. Maybe we'll do that later. We're not going to, And it requires a 42 anyway, so. We're probably going to have to go downstairs, but I'm just going to keep
Another
looking.
Spoon. Yep, just as normal as the last one.
Oh my goodness. There's a lot of...
Skeletons. Doubt they came here willingly.
A lot of
This
death.
have anything to do with the curse? None shall sit and dine with you at your table. It makes sense.
Decaying letter. Let's take a read. I think, okay, this Marlene de Trustamara, she might be... Look at all these damn spoons. I know we need those. Another spoon.
Woman's name scratched into this wooden spoon. Romantic.
Yep, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and carve my girl's name into a spoon for her. That way, every time she eats her cereal, she'll think of me. That's the whole idea here, right? Whoa, what? Oh, no, never mind. Just extinguish.
Actually does seem like a White's lair. Bit atypical, but still. Cauldron should be somewhere around here. White's obsessed. A real collector.
We've already read all this.
Bread.
Oh, I'll take that. That's a good year. I'll take the gold spoon. Might be worth something. She'll be angry that I took the spoon. I already looked. That one's already been looked at.
Cauldron I was looking for. White's not particularly tidy. Table's set. White, who lives here, is getting ready for some sort of feast. White that lives here, definitely afflicted by a curse, and it's been trying desperately to lift it. Spoon, pretty ordinary, maybe a little old.
I will... Oh, wait, hold on. I have to level up. Is there anything else? This thing. Why not, actually? I'm just going to upgrade it. Go all around. Level 40. Oh, look at this. Toussaint Ducal Guard Officer's armor. Let's take a look at that. Oh, wait a minute. I want the inventory. 215 for armor. How about the boots? 81 armor on the boots. What are my current boots? 79. These are pretty damaged, though. I think I'll hold on to it. It's 81 armor. What was this? Sorry, 79. So we'll hold on to it. God, I could probably carry a lot of stuff down here now that I realize it. Anyway. I won't say no.
Cauldron's empty, unfortunately. Regis needs some brew. Afraid he won't get that. No choice but to hide and wait for the saliva glands and their bearer. Need a spot that'll let me observe.
Hold
the
on.
cauldron.
I want to see what's down here. Maybe that's not such a good idea. Let's just go ahead and wait. Oh, what was that?
Another spoon. Yep.
Why not?
Just
We
as
got
long as the
mushrooms.
last one.
We're gonna go munch on those. Anyway, let's go ahead and hickety hide somewhere. Maybe in this. Good luck being quiet enough in that creaky old thing. But Geralt's the master. Oh my god! I know these things are weak against Quen, so I'll be ready. That's an easy one.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Wanna help? I've seen the words of the curse on the walls. Think I know how to lift it. You tried to bring folk here, convince them to sit at the table with you, right? Well, I'm gonna be your guest now. Your willing guest. Just need a bit for Regis. And now we'll tend to you.
I don't know what to do here.
Need to get this right. Words of the curse were, none shall sit and dine with you at your table. No spoon you have shall say to you, never again shall you wish to spy your reflection in the mirror.
So, no spoons.
We can't use spoons. No, that won't work. You've been looking for a spoon that would feed you, but there's no such spoon. We need to eat without spoons. Open your eyes. You need to see your likeness.
Did it work?
Think it worked. Just not quite like I expected. Need to see what happened to the white. Won't be hard to find given its stench.
Well, damn, I think we got it, guys. Wait, hold on. Let's equip that. I definitely want to see this. Whoa! Burn, doggy! There we go, that was money. Keep following. Oh, bad idea. Come on, man. Oh, wait, that thing's gonna die. What the hell? Burn! There we go. Alright, laughing. LMFAO. There she is.
Shh, easy. Not gonna hurt you.
Eat. I must eat.
I'll take you someplace safe.
What an interesting turn of events. We did some good. I'm happy about that.
So I took her by the hand and led her here. Seemed the only sensible place for her.
You did the right thing, sir. She should recover quickly here. I'm deeply pleased, finally, to make your acquaintance, sir, though I do regret the specific circumstances. In all the commotion, I fear I neglected to introduce myself. I'm Barnabas Basil-Folty, and by order of the Duchess, I am to serve as your major domo at Corfo Bianco.
Nice to meet you, Barnabas Basil. Love to talk more, but got urgent matters to attend to. While I'm gone, please make sure she gets everything she needs.
Don't worry, sir, I shall see to everything. She is safe here and in good hands. She'll soon be back on her feet.
Might actually take a while. She hadn't eaten anything in over 100 years when I found her.
Horrid. Whatever brought this about?
Told me her story on the way here. Her name's Marlena. She was once the very beautiful and proud heiress to the Trastamara estate. One evening, when she was holding a banquet for friends, a beggar came to her gate seeking alms. He had a bowl and a spoon with him. He sat outside her fence and waited.
I've heard of the custom. An ancient rite of hospitality that obliges one to give food and drink to such a guest lest he depart hungry. To neglect the custom is to bring great misfortune down upon oneself.
Marlena didn't care a whit for the old customs. She drove the man off, saying she'd rather feed the leftovers from her feast to her dogs than to give the beggar anything. The beggar then broke his spoon, cast a curse. She was beautiful, so he said she'd never wish to look at herself in the mirror again. Since she adored feasts, he swore no one would ever wish to sit and dine with her. And as she even refused him the crumbs from her table, he swore she'd never find a spoon in the world that would sate her hunger.
A harsh punishment. I imagine lifting the curse was hardly simple.
Curses are tricky. They play on irony. Always gotta figure out what the catch is. Marlena had spent decades looking for a way to lift it. Transformed into a wight, she stole spoons and lured folk into her home, trying each time to get them to dine with her. Didn't work.
So what did?
Someone had to sit down and share a meal with her, of their own free will. They had to eat without using spoons, and make her look at her reflection.
That's it? That was all it required?
Simplest solutions are sometimes the last that come to mind. Besides, when you're a wight, it's pretty damn hard to find willing human company for a feast.
I imagine so. But, most importantly, it is now over. Please, don't worry. She will be in good hands here.
Vineyard comes across as a place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colorful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Look at this. We can get a full tour.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
This is my new place, so I gotta look at it, you know? Look at that, I leveled up that
Behold,
fast.
sir, your estate in all its splendor.
That's kind of lovely.
Vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Oh, I legit have to follow him.
All your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of majordomos. My father was a majordomo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great-aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great-aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going, and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to majordomo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
Huh.
The servants' quarters. I occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasury.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightly part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
But of course, I don't treat my staff like ass. I don't have staff. My staff is me, by the way.
Ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Not saying I would ever treat someone like shit. You know what I mean? I'm not that kind of person.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere.
It's really
one
dark.
of the world's oldest. Aged in oak barrels, it provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it one of these days.
Alright, Major. Major Domo Arigato, Mr. Robato. Parerorero, parerorero.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Interesting. Ah, there we go. Now I have a spawn point.
Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
Ow. Too bad like I said, too bad it's nighttime, man. I mean, I guess I could...
Madame Nina.
Ah! There we go. Now I'll be able to see it better.
Diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here.
Actually, hold on. Let's go 6. Little bit brighter. That's better.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
It's beautiful. See, that's what I wanted to see. Actually, see my vineyard with a beautiful sunrise. That's exactly what I wanted. Get some of the staff. That way we can see. Shit, know what I mean, man? Get this place bumping. We're going to have a party later to christen the crib. Like, look at this stream, man. It's gorgeous. If I had a babbling brook going through my area, that'd be fantastic. Hell, this vineyard was probably worth a mint. Where are we? Anyway, hold on. Where in the map are we? Oh, here we are. Oh, wait a minute. Didn't we walk past it or ride past it when we were going somewhere? Look how close it is to the Cockatrice Inn. That's where we came in, so. Anyway. Cool.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
Very true. We can just stay here.
I once had a girl, or should I say, she once had me.
You guys are doing a bang-up job. I couldn't be prouder.
Cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which...
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
Oh, that's where we are right now. I didn't even realize. Honestly, it didn't even hit me. Let's go, Mr. Basil. Belvedere, ma'am.
As you can see,
you're now
the facade
Mr. Belvedere.
is, how to put it,
Major
slightly
Domo
stained,
Belvedere.
But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
All right, what now? Talk.
Follow me, please.
All right, let's go, buddy. Wow, did you see that? He used the Force.
And welcome inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling.
Let's take a look. Let's see what we can do.
Mentioned the place could stand to be spruced up.
Oh, most decidedly, sir. The question is where you would like to begin this rejuvenation.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
No, we don't have enough money.
Need to think it over some.
I understand, of course. As the venerable Lady Eve Knibley would so quaintly put it, the rash oft contract rashes.
Gotcha. All right, we'll do this later.
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
All right. So you could, that's actually a mission. You can completely restore it. Marlene is still eating. I can only imagine though being hungry for that long. But at the same time, man, it's fucking karma. You know? I don't feel that bad. I mean, I do. It's a shame, but you can't be a complete dick. Like, she wouldn't even give the scraps. I mean, come on, dog. At that point, I'd be like, yeah, you could have it. Anyway, sorry. What was I gonna do? Shit. Inventory? No, not inventory. Quests. That's what I want. Okay. We gotta go back to La Cage. We gotta report back to Regis Philbin. Dan. Shut the fuck up. Alright, we should be... Okay, good. I gotta go and head over to my... Whee! Hey, puppy.
She's fit to wed. Oh, so fit.
So you want me to marry her? Sorry, lady, I'm taken. Oh, and I have an upgrade to deal with. Anything else? Do we have it all already? Delusion. But Firestream. I like Firestream. Let's do Firestream. Bada fucking boom, dog. I like it.
I for daughter, you know. She's fit to wed.
Really?
Oh, so fit.
Yo, the lady just over there also has a daughter who's fit to wed. Let's do like a Street Fighter kind of a competition or something. Wouldn't that be cool? And then we wouldn't have to worry. We could like settle it on the streets, in the villa. In the villa. From the villa to the vineyard. To the vineyard. That'd be so funny, man. Just see these beautiful girls just like go at it in the streets. Straight up lolification. Hey Regis, who wants to be a vampire? Oh, we're too high up. Or we're not high enough. He's got garlic. That's ironic.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from their hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I ate it.
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Pretty helpful creatures. Calling them often?
I try not to overdo it, but they can be so useful, as they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned the last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
Dangerous? Why? I mean, you'll still be you, right?
True, but I should be highly agitated, in a state of fury. You know better than I that fury cannot be controlled. If you've ever seen an enraged vampire, you know very well that all who find themselves nearby will be in grave danger.
How will we handle that? I'd rather not have you lunge at me, claws extended.
That makes two of us. But worry not. I've thought it through very thoroughly. Details to follow soon.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Teshem Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Teshem Mudna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshem Mudna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
All right.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesham Mutna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sancurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesham Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
Well, if need be, you could pull the trigger, in a matter of speaking.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
Sure you know what you're doing?
I can only hope I do. Please, let's go. The longer we delay, the less control I shall have of my faculties. I'd really prefer not to hurt you.
I thought he said faculties. Just go around, start humping everything that moves or doesn't move.
You lead.
Oh dear God. What happened to this poor chap?
Scurvers. Must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Gotcha.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger.
Yes, you did.
Beyond this wall lies...
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
All right, so...
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once. Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from...
I'm sorry, I didn't want to go too much longer. I don't want to step down here without splitting the video, so I didn't want to interrupt them, but they're going to keep talking. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to split this here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, hit that like button. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you haven't yet, be sure to follow and like my pages on social media. Those will be down below in the description and play at the end card of this video. Also, if you're interested, you want to get yourself a shirt or hoodie, there's a link to my Spreadshirt shop in the description as well. Thanks so much again, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Until then, let's hand it over to Knox Hill. Take it easy, guys.
Moving on, new fate, new place where the weather feels warm on your face. Too soon.